You ready for this? You guys excited? Here we go. Laugh. Yeah, see? All right. I had it in big print because I'm old. All right, here you go. She's been featured in the New York Times and has performed coast to coast. She has served hot, brightly packaged, full of artificial preservatives, and there's a hot, creamy filling when you put your mouth on her. Let's welcome to the stage, Poptart.
How are we doing tonight? So as you may have guessed, I am gay, and I will just say one thing about gays: we are vicious. We are. We will hurt your feelings. Nope, we're gonna shut that over. All right, welcome to the stage, Poptart. Gays are vicious. We will save your lives and hurt your feelings so badly you'll wish you were dead. I was at the beach the other day, and there was this green-haired twink who took too much of something and was wobbling, stumbling. She needed help. So a bunch of gays went to his assistance, helped him out, got him to the shade, make sure he was okay. And then this gay came up to him afterward as he was starting to regain consciousness and said, "Oh honey, I'm so glad you're okay. We were so worried about you. You were so pale." Then again, you're so pale to begin with, who could tell? Have you ever seen the sun? It's called a base tan. I'll see you at volleyball on Tuesday, and then just so vicious. I mean, we can't all be Lady Gaga, right? But even Lady Gaga is not perfect. I mean, the song Poker Face seems pretty homophobic, right? Poker Face. Have you ever met a gay man that can hide their honest reaction to anything? I love that top on you. Bisexual men are interesting because they're 100% gay, but they're also 100% straight. And this has been kind of interesting to me recently, because one moment they'll be saying, "Oh yeah, this is like driving my car through the gorge. It was awesome. I was on like fourth gear. It was like so rad." And then the next sentence they'll be like, "Yeah, so when you paint my nails later, can you make sure to add the glitter? It's like really awesome when you do it that way." And then I'll go outside and see they drive a Subaru. Like my brain goes from scared to turned on to lesbian. But my brain doesn't want to compute all that. Like, and not because you can't be all of those things and still be a full person, because you absolutely can. But just as a gay man, we do this thing called code switching, where we act differently around different people so you don't get murdered. And as a result, I act differently around straight people than I do around gay people. And when I'm around bisexual men, that button doesn't know what to do. So when I'm talking to a bisexual man about a topic that I consider gay, like drag race or fashion or what Mario Lopez's nipples taste like, I feel safe and secure and fine. But then when we're talking about things like cars, it's not even that I feel unsafe or confused sexually. It's just that I'm bored. I'm bored, I don't care, I have no way of connecting to this topic. It's cars. Like, technically I do own a car, I drove it to get here. But I took my car to the shop recently, let me give you an example. I took my car to the shop recently, and I drove it in, because I felt like, it's been a while since I got my car changed, my tires changed, and I just feel like it's time. The attendant who works the front desk, not even the mechanic, comes up to me. She takes one look, and then goes, "Have you ever seen a car in the ditch on the side of the road and the tire treads in the middle of the highway? That could have been you if you drove another mile down the highway." So I'm not an idiot. I got my tires changed that day. But I never going back to that shop again. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. So I will travel by car most places, but if I can take a flight, I will. And I love flying. It's just so much faster. And I actually went to Puerto Vallarta recently for New Year's. Recently is a relative term, right? And when I went to PV, I went in first class because I'm gay and rich. And when I sat down to first class, I asked the flight attendant for a beverage. I was like, "You know what, I think I'm gonna have an herbal tea." She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we only have caffeinated tea here. But I do have some herbal tea that I brought with me from home if you want some." I was floored at the first class service you get on Delta. I just couldn't believe it. I mean, the ends were limitless. So imagine my disappointment when I go into the bathroom and there is no glory hole. I mean, well done, Delta, but there is room for improvement. So when I got to PV, I saw a lot of thoughts, and thought is T-H-O-T, it stands for that hoe over there. And it's these people on Instagram who are looking to get like nudes of themselves, basically, and then they crop it just enough they don't get reported on Instagram. It's very sexy, love that for you, love that for me, love that for everybody. But can we come up with some better captions? There are a lot of these captions that get repeated time and time again. They're just so tired. And there's one caption in particular that I just really cannot understand at all, and that is, thick thighs save lives. Do they? Because I thought doctors did that. Can you imagine? I'm sorry, miss. You've got stage 3 cancer and a hematoma. Oh gosh, doctor, what are my options? That's how people with cancer talk. Well, you go with some very aggressive surgery and chemotherapy, and if all goes well, you'll be paying off the debt for the rest of your life. Ew. What's my other option? Your other option is I've got this hoe from Instagram twerk in front of you. I'm listening. Well, there's not a lot of data behind it, but a lot of people on Instagram say they get life from it, so we figured we'll give it a try. So, do we have to do this? How long does this last? Well, it depends on the person who's posting it and how their mental health is doing, because they don't post every day. Oh, interesting. Does it cost a lot of money? Actually, it's free, but you might find yourself bored and wandering over the OnlyFans page after a little while for more explicit content. OnlyFans, that sounds very expensive. Actually, not at all. Right now, they're offering 30% off to new subscribers. Only $7 a month. I'll let you mull over your options. Yeah. So, I do have a job outside of drag. Big surprise. I know you thought that I was so funny already that I'm killing this, right? And I realized through my work in drag and through my job that I handle even small amounts of failure very poorly. It's been brought up by some of my friends and family, as well as coworkers, bosses, former bosses, coaches, and some strangers on the internet. It's very embarrassing. Does anybody know if the Witness Protection Program takes volunteers? I'll give you an example. So I was producing the show, and I was very excited. I sold out the show. It was 50 plus people, packed taps. And I had a 10-minute set, and I messed up one joke in the 10-minute set, and I went backstage, and I cried because I felt like a failure. Let that sink in. And looking back on it, I am not ashamed of that at all. Because I realized that my problems are either made up or blown way out of proportion, which means that I am ready for my Netflix special. Because if all my problems are either made up or blown way out of proportion, Netflix executives cannot tell me that I'm not relatable to white women in America. Move over to Taylor Swift, there's a new sheriff in town. So I don't do such a good job with taking breaks. I am a workaholic. It's a diagnosis, not a brag. And I realized that there are two different types of people. There are people who, like me, think that every accomplishment gets you one step closer to never being overlooked for a job. And everybody else, who knows that the next recession that we have is going to be when machines take over our jobs anyway, so nothing's going to matter. Like, who cares that someone beat quota 6 years in a row? A machine can love you better than any human can and can build a house in a day. I mean, that's incredible. Like, a machine doing your job doesn't need a work happy hour or benefits or even minimum wage. And that's what I call passion for what you do. So I was sick recently, and there's like cute ways you can be sick. Like, I have a fever, I need to watch some Netflix for a couple of days. And then there's violently shitting bullets from Every 45 minutes for 5 days while you're writhed in pain. Yeah, this was a tiki got us sick. So, me and my infinite wisdom, because my dad's a PhD, and that's clearly genetic, I realized that if I sat still and didn't eat or drink anything, that I would be in slightly less pain. I was in manageable amounts of pain. And when I cognizantly realized that this was a mechanism that I was using to escape pain and moderate my sickness, I did what any rational human would do. I went to work. So I'm sitting at my desk, at home, making my calls for the day, working, and I get to my last call of the day with 2 people I can't stand. And I'm ready to hop on the call, and they don't show up. And at this point, my strategy of don't eat, don't drink, don't move seemed to have overridden its welcome. And I'm feeling the alien versus predator alien just screaming out of my lower intestines. But my workday's not done yet. I can't go to the hospital. Because in my head, this is not like a rational thought. Like in my head, if I show up at the ER, even with like a heart attack, they're gonna be like, yes, oh my God, you're having a heart attack. We should treat you right now. Looks like you clocked out early from work today. This is an employer-based healthcare system that we have. We're gonna have to send you back home until you finish work. Sorry, better luck next time. So I stayed at work and I waited until that call time was done. And then I got a call from the woman and she was so nice. Which fucking sucked. I hate it when people do shitty things and are nice about it. So she's like, oh, I'm so sorry, I was on PTO, I just accepted the invite without knowing what time it was. Whatever. And I, at this point, am looking up ERs on my phone, hunched over on the floor. Just, yeah, Ashley, it's totally cool. That's great. What would you say? I can talk right now if you'd like. And as she is saying that, I just bend over and say, I'm already scheduled for next week, thank you so much. And I hang up the phone. And that is the first time in my professional life that I set a work boundary. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, because I don't have great work boundaries, it has led to some awkward things in my personal life. It did lead to me getting cheated on at one point in my life. And after I got cheated on, I went to one of my friend's houses, one of my gay friend's houses, hoping to get some comfort and maybe some advice. This is also when I realized gay men make terrible friends. So he's been married for 13 years, and I figured he might have some great advice to share with me. So I go over there, and I'm a mess. I've been crying, I'm sad, I'm wearing sweatpants, not like in a cute Lululemon way. Like I'm not going to yoga after this. So I tell him the story about how I got cheated on, and he looks very concerned to me, pulls out his Juul e-cigarette, and goes, welcome to gay marriage, this is what we fought for. Still to this day, I consider one of my closest gay friends. I need new friends. So I had a show in New York recently, and I was so excited. I had the show at Midtown Manhattan. I invited everyone who I knew, and I invited my gay friends and my lesbian friends. Lesbians are the best friends. So my gay friends lived 2 blocks from the venue, and my lesbian friends lived in deep Brooklyn. My lesbian friends left an hour early, and they were at the venue 15 minutes before the drag show. So if you know anything about drag shows, you know that they were there an hour early, right? And then my gay friends, they lived 2 blocks from the venue. I even texted them the morning of, like, hey, make sure you guys are still coming. They saw the message and did not reply. I was like, all right, whatever, go do the show. I get a text back from them like a day and a half later being like, oh, sorry, couldn't make it, our pipes burst. So for those of you who may not be familiar, pipes burst when it is freezing cold temperatures outside. It was mid-October. Your pipes burst. The only pipes that burst from that guy you were making out with all night. I saw your Instagram story. I don't care like if people lie. I don't care that you can't show up. But if you're gonna lie, hide the evidence. Let me tell you something. If you commit a crime, do not call your gay friend to help you cover that up. You call your lesbian friend. You know she watches true crime. Do you have any lesbians in the audience? Yes! Alright, do you watch true crime? Yes!
Dang it.
Do you have, so if you were to commit a murder, what would be your murder weapon? What would it be?
Poison.
Poison! Do you have a favorite poison? This won't go on the internet. You don't.
I haven't thought that deep.
You haven't thought that deep about it. Of course you haven't. Great. Just so everyone here knows, she hasn't thought about it. Great. So, what do we have here next? So adult friendships are really hard. As much as we live lives now, the more we go through life, it is harder to form adult friendships. And one of the things that I found really hard is even when you like someone, you really want to build that friendship. Like, what activities do you do together? And that's honestly the hardest part for me, is like, what activities do you do together? Because like, I feel like I just don't know what activities to do because it just doesn't agree with my body. Let me run through them. So, coffee, nope, gives me migraines. Ice cream, nope, also gives me migraines. Bike rides, bad knees. Hiking, bad knees and bad sense of direction. Alcohol, makes me nauseous, doesn't get me drunk, yet I also get a hangover, and yep, you guessed it, also gives me migraines. So at this point in my life, I just realized that my body is resistant to fun. Like you see those things on Instagram, they're like the food sensitivity tests, right? What about the fun sensitivity test? Why has no one invented that? Maybe that's my ticket to Shark Tank. Can you imagine? Just like the waspy girl who walks up to that, like fresh on her Xanax. Hi, sharks! Do you feel weird about your body stuff? Introducing the maybe patent pending, but who has time to check? Fun sensitivity test. Send us a message with your weird body thing, and we'll send you a response. One of two responses. First response, yeah, that's a weird body thing. You should get a bobcat and give up. Or response two, wow, you like to whine a lot. Is this why no one wants to hang out with you? The fun sensitivity test. Invest your cash in this money pit of perpetual anxiety today. I think we have a real winner here. So, I luckily have been able to make some friends, and I am married. I am in a very codependent relationship, which I'm not very proud of. Isn't it amazing? My partner and I recently bought a house, which is amazing, which is incredible, which we could afford because we're both very successful. They had a business they built from the ground up and then sold, and I married well. And it's fine, you know, people are just better at different things, you know. Some people are better at making money, and some people are better at
Spending money.
making bad investments, right? And within our relationship, it has been really, really special, you know, developing our house and our home. And one of the things that we've been able to do is we've created an Airbnb in our downstairs area, which is phenomenal because now I get to live out my childhood dream of being a hotel maid. And you might be surprised they said hotel maid, not crime scene investigator. Because you do know what people do in hotel rooms. You've seen CSI with the black lights, just really fucking everywhere. And I have taken the route of like, I do not want to know what happens anywhere. I don't want to take a black light, anything. I just want to clean up and be done with it. Because I grew up as a child in the mid-2000s. I am very familiar with the don't ask, don't tell policy. Yeah. So we do have a dog. Anyone have a dog in here? Make some noise.
Yes.
You have some dog people here like that? My partner and I got a dog, which has been very convenient for my husband, because the dog can teach both me and my husband how to come. The dog is doing great, so is my husband, in case you're wondering. So, I don't know if this is relatable to anybody, but I was at the dog park recently. Has anybody else been to a dog park, and just like sat down to Google, like, do I have long-term stress-induced bipolar disorder? And looked up and see that your dog is gone.
Yes.
Oh, just me. Okay.
Yes.
You might have noticed that I have mentioned my husband and I've used they/them pronouns. My husband does prefer they/them, doesn't enforce it, but I do try my best. Personally, my pronouns in drag are she, her, or that queen. I also respond to this bitch or money. We all have our flaws. We're not perfect. I like to point out flaws in other people rather than doing the work. Which is why I have a microphone. And I like to say that the last time my partner and I were in Portland, last time we were in Bend, I noticed that my husband sucks at time management. We were in a hotel room, and I noticed that, no, you don't have to make the bed at the last time that you're in a hotel room, like the last day that you're in a hotel. You can use that time to bring something that really brings value to your life. Like massaging my jaw after I blow you. My husband also refuses to take out the trash. Their mother came over for dinner the other night, and she was there for 3 hours, and they didn't ask her to leave.
Mother-in-law joke.
Yeah. But if she hadn't messed him up so bad, they would have never settled for me, so lucky me, right? My mother-in-law is an interesting character, I gotta say. So, I posted this shirtless selfie to Instagram recently because I was kind of feeling sexy. We all like to feel sexy from time to time and get that little validation. We like the likes, right? The likes feel good, the hearts, whatever. But the comments feel especially validating. And I posted the picture, I got some likes, and I got the first comment, which said, "Ooh, sexy," which normally would have been great, except that it wasn't great because the person who posted that was my mother-in-law. How do you respond to that? Gay son-in-law and mother-in-law, there's no sexual connection there. That's so messed up, they don't even make porn about it. And they don't make gay porn about it. And gay porn is the most fucked up porn of all. A gay porn plot will be straight guy gets boned by his neighbor while talking to his wife about picking up the dog with leukemia from band practice. And a gay porn director will be like, "Yep, that's a winner." And then you pitch some idea of gay son-in-law and mother-in-law, and they'll be like, "No thanks." All right, so during the pandemic, we moved to Portland, which has been a really great place for us. And living in Portland, it's really just a place where we're trying to find where we belong, even within Portland, because Portland's a big place. And I realized the place where we belong is not the LA Fitness and the Pearl, because it's really hard to be the only person there without a tribal tattoo on my arm. Yeah, really, how is it possible I'm the only one there? And no, Chad, I don't know anything about cryptocurrency. Has anybody here been to the Oregon coast, Pacific City, Lincoln City, Nesquin?
Yes.
Yeah. Ew, right? What is the deal? There's this trend of Portland people buying a beachfront property, and I just, don't get it. What horrible ad did you see that they made you think that was a good idea? Are you cold and miserable in Portland? Introducing the Oregon coast, where you can be cold and miserable, but on a beach.
Yeah.
I do love Portland. I do love it. It is a really wonderful place with some really eclectic people and places. There are a lot of strip clubs in Portland, and those are really fun. There's one near my house, and I see the sign that said, gluten-free exotic dancers. And when I first saw that, my gut reaction was, oh, thank goodness. I didn't know that was something that I needed in my life, but now that you mention it, it is. Because occasionally you'll have that moment where you'll just see a little bit of white powder underneath the stripper's nose, and there is a little bit of satisfaction from being like, that is not wheat flour, and I feel better about that. Yeah, that's probably coconut flour. She's vegan.
Definitely.
Yeah. So my partner and I moved up here during COVID, and I realized that COVID has changed a lot of relationships. Especially when you get COVID, you kind of find out a lot about people. And when my partner got COVID, because my partner got COVID first, I canceled our social engagements. I picked up all the supplements and the juices, and I slept downstairs to make sure that they had the comfy bed upstairs so I wouldn't get sick. I did all of that. When I got sick, different story. When I got sick, the first thing they said to me was, "Aw, does this mean that I have to cancel my sexy photo shoot today?" To which I said, "I don't know, you make the call." Which honestly was just so rude because being selfish is my thing. Like, how dare you come for my gig in my own house? Putting my masculine foot down. That's what you thought when you saw me, right? Masculine. Can someone grab me some water? I didn't think that I would be this thirsty up on stage.
It's bent.
That's fine. When you're in drag, you have a superpower. You just decide that you don't have to pee, and then you just don't. Or you give yourself an enema. You can do the math in your head. Someone got that. Thank you. All right, so I do get a question from a lot of people. How do you and your partner meet? And we're gay. There are two ways you can answer that question. The Disney version or the OnlyFans version. You've never met gay people. Let me explain. So, there we were in Guerneville, which is like 2 hours north of San Francisco. It's like the Fire Island of San Francisco, forested river town with a hotel pool. There they were in a blue mesh wrestling singlet. And there I was in a wet caftan. I had entered a wet caftan contest earlier that day. I placed third, it doesn't matter. We made eye contact from across the pool, walked up to each other, and they said to me, "I like your moo-moo." I ignored that insult to San Francisco drag culture and I kissed them. They gave me their number and we've been together ever since. And scene. The making of a Disney classic by Record, right? I mean, add some woodland creatures, a fairy godmother, and a string quartet, and you've got a Disney classic. So Disney would never make that. For two reasons. One, Disney has a history of being homophobic. And two, if you've ever been to any gay party weekend, you know that there is nay a string quartet in earshot. You get house music and house music only. I hope you like the first 12 beats of that song. That's all you're gonna listen to for the next 3 days. Yeah. And then the OnlyFans version is just the Disney version, plus the fact that I glue them at the top of the staircase. So we'll leave that out for mom and dad. So when I'm asked this question, how did you meet your husband? I'm torn because I don't know what to tell them, the Disney version or the OnlyFans version, because in my heart, I want to be both a Disney star and an OnlyFans star. I guess you could say, I want the best of both worlds. Like, I want to be Liz McGuire's best friend and blow her dad. This is what dreams are made of. Hey now. Like, I love that OnlyFans has adopted so many Disney stars to be on its platform, because I do believe that the people who gave you your first boner should be able to come back one day and help you finish the job. So we are coming to the portion of the show which does involve some audience participation. Ooh, ah. You go, ooh, ah.
Ooh. Ah.
Wow, that was really unenthusiastic. Should I just leave now? So again, ooh and ah. Ooh, ah. Now I feel so much better. Ah. My nipples are hard. All right, so my name is Poptart, the original drag intro comedian. I do drag queen intros. I've got a great cast that I can't wait to introduce, but I'm going to need your help. So when I say oh, you say, is she ready? All right, let's give it a try. Oh,
Is she ready?
let's do it one more time. Oh,
Is she ready?
she may be bad at algebra, but she can always find her ex. Welcome to the stage, Carrie the One. Thank you. Carrie the One is a real queen. She always has her legs at the right angle. See how this goes? All right, let's do another one. Oh,
Is she ready?
she's the bitch reading you to filth as she gets arrested. Welcome to the stage, Miranda Wrights. What was that? Oh, I'm sorry, Miranda Wrights couldn't be here. She's in jail. Oh,
Is she ready?
she's the murderer that no one saw coming. Welcome to the stage, Helen Killer. What was that? Helen Killer couldn't be here too. She got another gig. Gotta love that blind ambition. All right, last one for now. Oh,
Is she ready?
she's the New York queen, rocks a pretty bomb, smoky eye. Welcome to the stage, Nina Levin Towers. Thank you. Yeah, Nina Levin Towers. Her performances don't always land. And if she messes up, she has to go right back down to ground zero. Don't worry, you're just erecting quite a comeback. So, for my day job, I work for a genetics lab that focuses in women's reproductive health, which I'm pretty sure makes me the most fertile drag queen alive. You wanna know what's weird? I have never gotten my period. Does that mean that I'm pregnant? I hope the dad's rich. So, working for a genetics lab, I've learned a lot about women's anatomy. And I recently learned that women have 3 holes down there. My eyes are up here. Thank you, though. Oh,
Is she ready?
you ready? Hold on, just a second. Oh, that caught me off guard. Oh my gosh. Okay. She such a lot of flamers to earn her 3rd hole. Welcome to the stage, Tracheotomy. So working for a genetics lab, I learned a lot about genetic conditions. For couples with genetic conditions, sperm donation can be a great option. Sperm donation can also be a great option if you just have an ugly husband. Yeah, in the gay community, you call that an open relationship. See, I feel bad for women with unattractive partners. I do, because let's face it, ladies, it doesn't happen the other way around. You ever see some goofy Walmart shopper named Janet rolling her electric wheelchair down the ramp to Brad Pitt's sex dungeon? Yeah. Because if you did, I'd be on Amazon buying one of those things immediately. Oh,
Is she ready?
she's the foreign beauty designed to come exactly when you want her to. Welcome to the stage, Glamazon Prime. What was that? Glamazon Prime couldn't be here. She got arrested for tax evasion. I'm just kidding. She got away with it. So, for couples with genetic conditions, sperm donation can be a great option, and for men, sperm donation can be a great way to make money. Men who donate their sperm can make about $100 per emission, whereas women who donate their eggs can make about $20,000 for donating their eggs, making it the only industry where being a woman gets you paid more.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is she ready?
her 401k is a child support check from her NBA baby daddy. Welcome to the stage, DNA. So after age 35, women become what's called a high-risk pregnancy, which is becoming more common these days. Women are having kids later in life. And when I first found out about this, I was floored. I grew up in suburban white trash America. I had no idea women got pregnant after high school. But it's true, women are having kids later in life, which is great because for a lot of them, it can make it better for them financially and emotionally to have kids later in life. But it does make it harder for them to conceive, which is kind of sad. Oh.
Is she ready?
She had trouble getting pregnant from Folsom weekend butt sex orgies. Bless her heart, she keeps trying. Welcome to the stage, Persistence. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to have biological children at one point. I tried becoming a sperm donor, but I was rejected because there's a limit on the number of sexual partners you can have over a period of time. And they do that as a way to prevent the transmission of STDs. Now, I won't give you guys a number on the number of partners that I had, but let's just say I had a few too many sperm donations of my own to be considered an eligible donor. I had so many sperm donors, I could have opened up my own sperm clinic. I had so many sperm donors, I'm not even sure the sperm coming out of my body would have been mine. But had I opened my own sperm clinic, we might have had some legal liabilities. Yeah. A lot of donors were anonymous. Some people do object to sperm donation from a religious standpoint, which I've never understood. See, my Catholic grandmother always told me, it's better for your seed to land in the belly of a whore than on the ground. I have lived by these words. Uh-oh.
Is she ready?
Gay conversion camp turned her from a top to a bottom. Welcome to the stage, Peaches. Christ! So, I love pregnant women. I think that it's a very special time in a woman's life, but kids are another story. There was this kid one time who called me a McFairy. I don't know what that means, but I translated it as McDonald's faggot. Like, what was this kid trying to say? That I'm cheap trash enjoyed by homeless people and bodybuilders on their day off? Because if he was, he wouldn't be wrong. My bodybuilder husband did used to be homeless. True story. They also love it when I tell that joke. So after this whole McFairy business, I had to reflect and decide how I wanted to go forward. And I decided that I wanted to have a jingle. Something catchy, familiar, and fairly communicates that I sweat a lot. Do you want to hear the jingle?
Yeah.
Alright. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, what the hell am I supposed to do with the soggy chicken breast? So being the most fertile drag queen alive, I have thought about what is the most fertile time in the Bible. Which I'm sure is what you thought was coming next. And I decided that that part of the Bible is Noah's Ark. Because it's a time where there's one male and one female in every species packed onto a boat, and they have to repopulate their species for the earth. Which is a brilliant idea. But what the fuck do you do in the second generation? I'll tell you what, you're fucking your sister. That or the horse in the corner. And I'll tell you what, there is proof that beluga whales fucked hyenas. And that proof is Owen Wilson's nose. That's a new joke. I thought that one went well. So I'm gonna tell you about the time I hooked up with a pastor at a nude beach. This is a true story. I didn't know he was a pastor when I met him. I just dropped to my knees out of habit. Oh, he was so cute. He reminded me of Jesus on the cross, actually, because he was hung. He did remind me of Jesus' hair, because he also was uncut. So after Sunday servicing, I did notice a burning sensation on my body. Have you ever had that after a hookup? No.
Sorry.
Yeah, sunburn. I'm sure that's where your mind went. Oh.
Is she ready?
She's the 11th plague that Moses put upon the Egyptian people. Welcome to the stage, Sandy Butt Cheeks. So the pastor walked me back to my car and gave me his number, and I was supposed to call him. Now, life got busy. and I never called him, which I felt pretty guilty about. Fast forward about a week and a half later, and I felt another burning sensation on my body. This one itched. Everywhere it was scabies. Oh, gross. I know, it was awful. And I don't remember if he called me or I called him, but we got on the phone, he said that, he got scabies first and probably gave it to me. And I asked him, how do you think you got scabies? He said, well, I probably got it from all the homeless kids that I helped. Which was so fucking rude. I already felt guilty about not calling him back, and now I feel guilty about never volunteering. I swallowed his communion! Yeah, thanks, Jesus. So,
Is she ready?
The sun will come out and burn you for eternity. Welcome to the stage, Annie Christ. So I feel weird even saying the words thanks Jesus because I grew up in a primarily Jewish home. I have a Brooklyn Jewish mother. She's also a personal trainer. And my mom loves to exercise. She does, no joke, 20,000 plus steps per day. She does an hour of cardio. She does not miss this in a long time. My mom has a theoretical resting heart rate of 52 beats per minute. I say theoretical because I've never seen my mom rest.
Is she ready?
Her heart will go on and on and on and on and on and on. Welcome to the stage, Celine Dion. So, at our dinner, when we have my partner and everyone over for dinner, my mom is very different than most other families. The dinner with my mom is different than with most other families because my mom will not sit down at the table. There's not everyone sitting down at the table at the same time. There's always have to be someone up doing something. We never all can sit at the table at the same time. It just gives someone at the table anxiety if we're not getting up doing something. And if we are all sitting down together, my mom will find an excuse to go out and do like a steps break, to get her steps up. Either that or she's got some dead bodies down the street that she's checking out. We're not really sure.
Is she ready?
She's the personal trainer who helps women lose weight by selling their organs in the black market. Welcome to the stage, Jenny Craigslist. So, after my bar mitzvah, my mom really wanted me to be involved with Jewish life, which I completely just didn't want to do for a very long time. I just said goodbye to everything Jewish life like, which really broke her heart because in Sunday school for so long, and I really disappeared from the Jewish community, which made me really sad.
Is she ready?
She was here a moment ago, and then poof! Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. Welcome to the stage, John Benet Mitzvah. Yeah, that was a good one. That was my favorite. So, I am not a rabbi. I will be the first to say I am not a rabbi. I'm not a moil, but I do handle a lot of foreskin. It's my favorite thing. It's on my pancake. It's like, oh, uncut is a plus, but really it's everything. Oh my gosh. So I am obsessed with foreskin. I will be the first to admit it. And wow, we have some other foreskins in the audience. And there is this thing called Folsom Street Fair. Anybody make some noise if you're familiar? Some people don't know. Okay, so Folsom Street Fair is a leather and kink festival in San Francisco. They have actually a couple places over there. There's one in New York, one in Berlin. And it is a very evocative place. So some people walk around completely naked. Like so there's street barricades like blocking this place off. You have to show your ID to get in. And these people are walking around naked or in kink gear. People doing like leather demonstrations. There's like, it's a very evocative street fair, right? And the demographics of this street fair is probably about 50% gay men, maybe 10% lesbians, and then the remaining 40% are straight people. Of those straight people, about half of them are just like, we're just here to like see the freak show. And then, yeah, they're all from Minnesota. And then the other half were like, into it. So they're like the CEOs who are like on leashes and masked and just like crawling around on the ground because that's what like does it for them. Love that for you, keep doing it. So there's one booth at this festival every year, and it always cracks me up that they're at Folsom Street for of all places. So their thing is called the Foreskin Revolution. I don't get into politics a lot, but I do behind this cause. And their whole thing is like, stop circumcising young boys. And like, great cause, love that. A lot of sex happening at Folsom Street Fair, but I don't know that the sex that is happening at Folsom Street Fair is leading to children. Like, is this the best place for you to advertise? Maybe someplace else where more sex that leads to children is happening. Like, at Denny's parking lot. A high school prom. Lauren Berbert's mouth in a theater.
Oh.
Yeah, we went there. I brought in some current events. You thought I wasn't going political, and then I did. Oh.
Is she ready?
She's the first thing on your lips when you meet a new guy at the club. Welcome to the stage, is the Uncut. So, has anybody here, do we have any couples in the audience make some noise? Wow. In every couple, there was one person way more excited to answer than the other. So I'm gonna ask this couple back here, how did the two of you meet?
We met in college jazz choir.
College jazz choir.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Very cool. What was the song that did it for you?
Do you want to know? I think it was Africa by Toto.
Toto? I don't know what that song is. I just know the Wizard of Oz, so I'm imagining that you're singing Wizard of Oz to each other. That's so cute. Great. Has anybody here met through like a matchmaker? No. Has anybody seen the shows on Netflix, Jewish Matchmaker or Indian Matchmaker?
Yes.
Okay, so you have some familiarity there. I am obsessed with the Jewish Matchmaker on Netflix. Not just because I'm Jewish, because I think it's an amazing show. So in Jewish culture, there's the matchmaker is called a shadchan. And a shadchan's job is to get a couple to meet up and get married underneath the chuppah, which is like the Jewish tent. And the first thing that they always do is they ask for someone's criteria. You know, income, what their face looks like, their personal qualities, family, whatever else there is. And the second question they always ask is, how can someone who's still single at your age be so picky? And the third question is, does your mother feel like a failure for having a child that's still single at your age?
Yeah.
The shadchan would never ask that because the mother is usually paying. So the women on the show act very different than the men how they approach this whole shindig. Usually the women are, you know, pretty simple, right? The women are like, I just want to make sure he's good with having kids, he's not bald, and he's no more than 7 years older than me. Shadchan would be like, I got you. Then come back and be like, all right, so you said he's good with having kids. So he's looking to have unprotected sex and is good with having whatever happens after that? Check. Second, you said that you wanted to make sure that he wasn't bald. He is bald. And he's also 11 years older than you, but you shouldn't be so picky. Just give it a try. And then the men are like, if I can't city fuck up, there's no reason for a second date. And honestly, I can relate. I said to my husband on our first date, and here we are 7 years later, and over 2,000 titty fucks later. That's what I call the foundation for a healthy marriage. So there was this guy who was a total, he was special. So he shows up, he's like very Israeli, he's very, he's a total trash bag living in LA. Like, she has to be Israeli, she has to speak Hebrew, she has to have blue eyes, has to be modeless, and she's ready to plus. Like, sir, that is a lot coming from a 27-year-old who both lives with and works for his mother. And he was good looking, but not great looking. He was like kind of funny. And like he's in LA, like there's lots of good looking people in LA. But the shot kind of found him literally exactly what he was looking for. And I'm like, damn, bitches be desperate. But so she was into him and watching this through. I'm like, why is she into him? And then it clicked for me. He has everything that a woman in LA wants. And what is that? A camera crew following him. Do we have any single people in the audience? Any single people? Alright, single people? Alright. Have you ever hired a don't worry, you came here looking for advice in your single life, that's what you're here. Have you ever hired a camera crew for your first date? No? Well, that's why you're still single. So, here's some advice. Hire a camera crew for your first date. If it doesn't go well, you never see her again. What's the deal, right? If she asks what the camera crew is there for, just say you're shooting a reality television show and you can't talk about it. They never can, there's always an NDA. If the date goes well, and you continue dating her, and she ever asks, hey, whatever happened to that TV crew? Just say, oh, the show never got picked up. It's a foolproof plan. I mean, am I a shotgun now? Oh my god. I'll send your mother the bill. All right, so as we close out here, there is another series that I do. It's called Hey Siri. And the way that this works is I'm gonna say, hey Siri, you're gonna say, hey Polly, and then I'll do the bits. I'll be honest, usually the first couple are pretty terrible. But I do them anyway because they make me happy. Let's see where it goes. Alright, hey Siri.
Hey, Polly.
Do I actually have to read the book on love languages? Because I'm pretty sure that my love language is Latin. Oh, okay. Great. Hey Siri.
Hey, Polly.
Do I actually have to read the book on attachment styles? Because I'm pretty sure that my attachment style is crazy glue. Hey Siri.
Hey, Polly.
If you are what you eat, does that make me an asshole?
Yep.
It does. Alright, so for this last one, has anybody here seen Game of Thrones or House of Dragons make some noise?
Yes.
Alright, is anybody here from the South or from the Midwest? Make some noise?
Yes.
Yes.
A couple, alright. So I think this will do well with y'all and maybe a couple others, who knows. Alright, hey Siri,
Hey, Polly.
if I'm having sex with a guy, do I have to call him daddy if he's really my uncle? Thank you all so much. My name is Polly Poptart.
Keep it coming for Polly Poptart. I learned a lot tonight. Thank you
yeah.
for the education. Yes. Did y'all have fun?